she got immune. She got by September, and then she got immune. She doesn't need the vaccine touch yet.
Yeah, she becomes better.
Yeah, she's better than
after recovered from the virus.
She said when she got the virus, she feels hungry. She said she's been eating for 6 times in a day. She's eating more.
Does she gain weight?
Yeah, she gained weight.
Maybe that stuff makes her become better. Like her immune system becomes stronger.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But she said she doesn't like a sick person, no. Not at all.
Where were the 2 people that got COVID on that street?
You know, Mr. Mort's house.
Yeah.
He got positive result 1 week ago.
Yeah.
He and his wife.
Both.
Yeah, both of them went to the hospital, went to the quarantine room. But my mom contacted to his wife and asked for their health. And she said that everything was okay. She felt good. She felt normal. It's just like the result. It's positive because of her mom. Her mom got positive with the COVID, so that's why.
But they didn't get really sick.
Yeah, no, they felt normal.
We all decided to go to Viva Star Coffee on Hien Vuong Street. It's the first time any of us have been to a coffee shop in months, so we thought it'd really be a good idea to do An's interview there. It's just a short ride from the house, but we had to take 2 bikes because there were 3 of us.
Selfie too while we're driving. Looks good. Yeah, looks good.
Rhea decided where she wanted us to sit because she wanted the light to be right for our video. She was doing the videography on this one, so she wanted it to be good.
Yeah, it needs to be like this because if in here it's against the light.
Hey, this is JR, the Tech Spat in Saigon. Today I'm with one of my neighbors and friends, An.
Hi.
An went through the COVID experience, the pandemic with us, and her house is very near ours, and we all worked together to solve the problems that it caused us. An, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is An, Jing An. I'm 21 years old and I'm in my last year of university. Besides that, I work as a part-time job for an English center as a teaching assistant.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
At VUS English Center. It's nearby our place too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, An, how did things start changing for you when they began the lockdown?
Everything began changing from the very first lockdown, I would say, at the beginning of 2020, when everything was shutting down because of the coronavirus. People were terrified with these new viruses, so they shut everything down and they restrict every public places such as school, university, hospitals, and the list goes on. That's why.
Well, when the lockdown started and you have a part-time job, were you still able to earn an income with the part-time job?
Lucky for me, I was still working for this company because, you know, education, they don't want their students to miss anything. That's why my English center has remained the classes for all students, but everything will do online. the pandemic affected my studying stuff a lot. Actually, the top things that that needs to be done is that I have to get a new IELTS certificate.
Right, like IELTS 6 or 7 or something.
6.5 and over.
Right. I know the COVID situation's been really stressful. How have you handled the stress since you've been working at home?
I've been through a lot of pressure, stress, anxiety, for sure, because I don't like to be quarantined in a room. However, luckily I have my mom besides me. She support me and cheer me up every time I feel down and dumped, and she's a perfect woman that I have. So everything I've been through, even my problems, I share with her, and even her problems too. So we help each other to recover, to suffer from this pandemic.
That's good. It's good you have her.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a nice one too. Were there any particular challenges that you had while you were locked down that were hard to overcome?
Before the pandemic happened, I have to work and even study in offline classes and offline workplace too. So I did not have much chance to interact with the internet and technologies. I didn't use it as much as I am using it right now. So I have to learn a lot of things. I have to learn how to use computer, internet, and every applications that serve for my working and studying.
Some of that stuff's tricky, and they're all different. Every program you use, the buttons are in different places and things.
That's right.
That's it.
And even with the different device from different brain, I used iOS.
Yeah.
And software. And with the Windows software, it would be different from the iOS. So
I know all of us started the vaccination things pretty early. When did you start your vaccinations?
as I remember, I got my very first shot on July 28th, and my second dose came exactly after it, 2 months.
So you're fully vaccinated, your mom is fully vaccinated, and of course I am, and Rhea's got, I think, 1 to go. She's nearly there.
So we are safe now.
Yeah, pretty safe.
Yes.
Your part-time job has always been online? It's never been an in-person job?
Before the pandemic, it was an offline classes.
Oh, okay, so live classes. So will you go back to live classes when?
In the meantime, we're not sure about that.
Okay.
Because even though the staff, all the staff, including teachers and the security men, they all got vaccinated 2 doses. However, the students, with the students, some are very small. They are not allowed to get vaccine, and some kids, they are from different ages, so it is hard to get them back to the school, even their high school, their primary school too, not the English.
So the ages vary too much. Well, was there anything at all that you can point to that might have been a good thing about this pandemic?
By all means, yes. I've learned how to take care of my health, even my physical health and my mental health too. And I know how to take care of my beloved health, especially my mom. She has one pre-existing condition. Her heart is not good, so I was very worrying about her when she get vaccines. However, she motivated me. She inspired me to release all the stress and let's just enjoy our life. You don't know tomorrow what will happen tomorrow, so that's why just enjoy. We don't know.
That's right. Every day's a new day, right?
And your health quality is, indispensable.
Yeah.
So that's why I take care of my health the most instead of like money or jobs opportunity. It does not matter when you're during the pandemic. Your health is number one.
I used the pandemic a little too to lose weight.
Exercise.
Yeah, exercise and lose weight. As this, what they're calling the new normal begins, do you have any particular plans or things that you're going to do to change what you're doing, or any new things that are upcoming?
I miss traveling. I miss traveling. Like, I love to travel. I have to travel 2 or 3 times in a year, and I do not have any like vacations during the pandemic, so that's why I miss the white sandy beaches.
Oh yeah.
I love swimming, so I guess after the coronavirus getting better than at the present,
You're going to hit the road, huh?
yes, I would like come to like Phú Quốc or Vũng Tàu, like some beautiful places to enjoy it.
I think that's a really good goal. Us too. We really like to travel, but we haven't done anything nearly since 2020.
Yeah, I'm ready to go on a much of vacation.
Well, Rhea had a couple of questions that she wanted me to ask. Or do you want to ask them, Rhea? Okay. All right. She said, what interest or activity besides travel excites you the most?
I love swimming. I love sport. I know several kinds of sports.
What's your favorite?
Swimming and badminton.
Ah, I've always been surprised about badminton being so popular in Vietnam, but in the U.S. it's kind of, nobody plays that.
Yeah, they prefer
Tennis.
tennis.
Yeah,
Yes,
tennis.
it's different. It's like a like another form of playing tennis.
Yeah.
You know, the how do we call that?
I don't know, I think it takes a lot of finesse to play it.
The very small one.
Yeah.
What do we call that?
The little, it's shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock. Yeah, it's lighter than a tennis ball and even the racket.
Yeah, very light. It takes a lot of finesse to play badminton.
Yeah, and passion too.
It does. Huh?
You'll fight in the wind. You'll fight in the wind.
Oh yeah, the wind. The
Yeah,
wind
you
is
have to-
disastrous.
Yes. Oh, actually, I was playing badminton with my neighbors, you know, next to my house earlier, but right now we cannot do that with them.
Okay, this question was from Rhea, and she wants to know, what would be your ideal day if money was no object at all?
Let me think. That's an interesting question, you know. If one day money is not a problem, I would say I would have to take the medical checkup first to see if my health is 100% like in a good quality or not, and even my mom too. And I would spend my whole time with her. You know, when you get older, you realize that your parents, your most beloved, like doesn't have much time with you. So you cares about them, you cares about like the moments you share with them. I would like to make as much as like, you know, as many memories as I can with her.
Well, I think that's a great thing. I really do. I really miss my parents. I know how it is. Yep. Okay. Well, I guess we'll finish up our drinks and head back over to our neighborhood. How about that?
Like our alley.
Our little alley, yeah. I call it the hood.
Do we call that alley?
Yeah, or I don't call it an alley or a hem. I usually say call it the hood. That's what in American slang, you know, you live in the hood. That's our hood.
What about alley?
Alley, an alley in the U.S. is a little access road behind your house. It's not really, it's not a street. Like in here they call it what, hem. And it translates to alley, but it's not really an alley in the USA sense. Usually the garbage truck, the utility trucks and things like that use the alley.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little different. This is JR, the Texpat in Saigon with An. And we both would like to say thank y'all for watching.